Now I'm going to do a demonstration of the exercise that we'll be doing for this class. We will be making a value scale using a light, midtone, and dark Copic marker. I am using R21, R24, and I wind up using R27 and R39. If I was to do this again, I would just use R39 for my darkest color. For this exercise, you are going to be provided a printout. There is a link to that in the description below. And this is just a rectangle that's about 6 or 7 inches long and 1 inch tall. To begin your value scale, you want to take your lightest marker and starting at the left side of your value scale, start coloring about 1/3 of that rectangle. Once you've let that first layer dry for about 2 or 3 minutes, you want to come back with that very same marker and add another layer on top. And you will want to add this layer a little bit further past from where you stopped the last layer, and then you want to let this layer dry. You're going to repeat the previous steps for this next layer, and after this point, after you've got about 3 layers of that first marker down on your paper, you're not going to be able to get it much darker than you've got it now. So it's time to allow this layer to dry, and the next layer you add will be of the next marker. Now you're going to come in with your mid-tone color and do what you did with your light color. You're going to make about 1/3 of this rectangle all one solid layer of this mid-tone color and allow that to dry. And then do the steps you did with your light color to add the next steps of value on your value scale. Once you've repeated the adding a layer, letting it dry, adding another layer, letting it dry step until your marker can no longer get any darker, it's time to come in with your very darkest marker. This marker you're going to do pretty much the same steps as you did for the previous 2 colors until you reach the end of your value scale. And that's it for this exercise. The point of it was to show you that using dry layering techniques allows you to get more values out of one marker. It allows you to create a full value range using only 3 markers, and it also shows you that this type of layering gives you a much sharper and clearer defined area of color and edge. Now, these are all very useful things to know whenever you sit down to make an illustration.